Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well and thank you for being here. Just gonna wait a minute or so. I am Sandy Richards, your Pottery Pet Pro, and I hope this video doesn't cut me off because that happens. I was trying to do StreamYard, but it's not connected to the group. So I wanted to talk today about a solution for 80% of the reasons why pet parents take their pets to the vet. And instead of going over the 4 products separately in 4 posts, I wanted to just go live and show them to you. So I hope this does not kick me out. This has happened before and I rambled on and that was not fun. So hopefully it does not kick me out. And if it does, I don't know, send me a message or something. So I want to get started with, okay, so I said the top 80% of the top reasons that pet parents take their pet to the vet, it could be a solution. We have a solution that could be a preventative. So there are 4 products, and I want to start with joint support. Did you know that every dog and cat should be on a joint support as early as 8 to 12 weeks? Because their joint fluid, it's going to dissipate over time. So every time we walk, they jump, they run, you know, their joints are going to obviously move, and they have that fluid to keep their joints from grinding. So once that fluid is gone, you can't get it back, and that's extremely painful for them to, you know, not be able to walk and run and get on the couch or just even go for a walk because those joints are just rubbing on each other. So obviously that results in like aches and discomfort and not wanting to move around, not wanting to go on a walk, maybe not being able to get up on the couch if they did that, or you know, really they just want to lay around. So what Pottery has is this joint support chew, and it comes in different sizes depending on the dog and cat, and this is the largest because I have an Australian Shepherd who's about 55 pounds. So this is, you can't really see, that's the chew. It's very soft, and you just pop it in their food. If you want to crumble it, that works too. So you want to give this to them, like I said, as early as 8 to 12 weeks, because even if you know, some people may think, well, my dog isn't old, or my dog doesn't have joint issues. That's good, but you want to keep it that way. So you want to make sure to be preventative and give them something to keep those joints, the joint fluid there and working, because otherwise they're gonna, you know, it's going to start to dissipate and they're going to be in pain, they're going to be aching and limping around and all that. So it's just kind of the way you may take vitamins yourself or supplements. It's the same. You want to prevent stuff from happening. Then the next thing I want to talk about is cellular health. So I'm going to read this. Cellular health affects almost every aspect of your pet's health, including heart health, brain health, the immune, and the immune, digestive, and nervous systems. So omega-3s and omega-6s are at an optimal ratio, are essential as they strengthen your pet's health at the cellular level, making their organ systems function like a well-oiled machine, defending against disease, infection, allergies, and more. And there's a lot of salmon oils out there, guys, but they're not all made the same. So here is Pottery salmon oil. These come in 3 sizes, basically small, medium, and large. This is the medium size. It's 8 ounces, and you just pump it into their food. It tells you exactly how much to feed it tells you per 10 pounds. So you can, depending on how often you feed, you just read this. Make sure not to feed too much because it could cause a little bit of diarrhea because it's salmon oil. And so our salmon oil here with Pottery, sorry, I'm getting all these pop-ups. It's sustainably sourced from wild-caught fish and has a superior ratio of 15 heart healthy omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9 fatty acids, with same-day processing and kill step at 175 degrees to remove bacteria. So basically what that means is it's used right away as soon as the fish is caught. So there's no exposure to air or to environmental anything. It's caught and processed right away. So it's the freshest. And so what this is good for is allergies, dry skin, shedding, itching, red spots, and a lot more. So this is again, wild Alaskan salmon and pollock oil. And then next is gastro. Did you guys know that about 90% of your gut's health, or your pet's health, is in their gut? Their pet's immune is in their gut. When we don't feel well, when we eat something that causes us to feel bloated or just kind of cranky, that's a huge deal. That's a lot of going on in their gut. So if they eat something that they shouldn't, like people food, or just something outside, or maybe they eat too much or they eat too fast, all that stuff, it bothers them and it makes them just feel bad. So also very important to give them a probiotic. And what I love about this is our GastroPro Plus. It's basically a 4-in-1. So it's not just a probiotic. So the probiotics are the good bacteria, and then the prebiotics they has long chain sugars which feed the good bacteria to assist in probiotic growth. So there's good bacteria and bad bacteria, and then there's the digestive enzymes that assist in the breakdown of fats, proteins, starches, and cellulose. And then the gut soothing herbs, just to have them be comfortable, help them be comfortable, and they ensure probiotic efficacy in every dose, which means, so some probiotics are contained in or sold in a jar or something. So every time that you open that jar and you scoop whatever and you use it, every time you do that, you're exposing these good bacteria to the air, so they're dying off. So with this GastroPro Plus, they come, let me open a newer one. So this is how they come, in little capsules, and you can feed it directly to your pets. You can, if they don't want to eat it, you can wrap it up however you feed them capsules. Otherwise, what I do is, because it starts working right away as soon as they start eating it, is I open it up and I sprinkle it on, and it smells like cinnamon. So it's kind of like a topper for their food. So this is a must-have. I love this. I notice a difference when my dog gets fed too much, too many treats, or some random thing that my daughter wants to give him from another brand. I feed him that because I'm the one that picks up the poop, so I notice a difference. So if your dog has a sensitive stomach, mushy poop, mushy or watery poop, has bad gas, all of that is not normal. And so if they have any of those issues, they need to use a good probiotic. Like I said, this is a 4-in-1. It's basically 4 products in one, and it's amazing. And this also comes in 2 sizes, 60 capsules, or this is the 30 capsules, or it comes in 60 capsules. Excuse me. And last but not least, CBD. So think of this CBD Mega, think of it as the roof over your house that protects everything inside. So that's what this does for your dog or your cat's body. It protects everything inside. And let me just read this. Pets have an endocannabinoid system, an internal system that reacts in response to environmental changes. It self-regulates the overall body balance in the body to achieve optimal function. It uses cannabinoids to create balance. So your pet's body naturally produces cannabinoids. So if it's deficient in cannabinoids, that can lead to imbalance or disease. The good news is that they compensate with cannabinoids from plants, and CBD is a cannabinoid found in cannabis plants, hemp, and has a wide range of potential benefits helpful for stress, anxiety, aches and discomfort, mobility related issues, immune system health, poor bladder health, and a ton more. So this is literally like from head to toe. Mobility, overall vitality, everything, their overall immune system. So that's why this is called CBD Mega. I do not have any in here. It also has the feeding, but it's a little chew. It's very pliable. It's a chew, and you just feed based on their weight, and it tells you right in the back. And I love this. This is great. So all of these products are called the Core 4 set. And basically, if your pet is healthy, dog or cat, it's for both. There's different sizes of solution sets for, there's different ones for a dog and different ones for medium size, or for cats, there's one size, and then there's a different size for a small to medium dog and a large dog. So this is a great set if you say, your pet is healthy, no issues, everything is great. Awesome. Keep them healthy and have them on supplements, because it's so important. This set covers everything in their system, and it's just going to keep them away from the vet. So I hope this helps, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.